Hello and welcome to another Forza Motorsport 7 video. Now, truck racing isn't usually something that I'd get up to on Forza Motorsport 7. In fact, I don't think I can really remember ever racing just trucks around a track with some people. However, for this week's BRS that was changed, as we got a group of racing trucks together, built them up to the top of B class and did some racing with them, and well, it was pretty spectacular. So, this is what happened. Right, so here we are at Silverstone in the rain with 8 racing trucks, Mercedes racing trucks to be specific, and yeah, we're going to go racing with them. Not something I've usually done, I've actually really done in this game. There's a massive puddle off the start. I'm sorry whoever was behind me just clattered the back of my truck. I'm just going to go into chase camera just for these first couple of corners. I would like to be in cockpit camera for most of the race because this camera really messes with my perspective. Just the height of it and the way it swivels around is really awkward. We've got Kiat going up the inside. That's a lot of metal on one space of tarmac at one time there. Right, so we're now at the end of the straight, the left-hander here. I'm trying to stay in cockpit camera because, yeah, as I was saying, oh jeez, there's a truck there, and there's another truck there. There's a pink truck. I'm sorry if I ran Lewis off the track there, but I just had nowhere to go. Stuck on the outside of the corner, hung out to dry. Well, not dry in this case, but there you go. Yeah, I want to stay in the cockpit camera because the chase camera really messes with my perspective. We're going too wide with Kevin in the pink truck there. He's actually made the move work around the outside of that one corner. However, he's going to be stuck on the outside here. No, he isn't. He's actually going to get the move done before the corner, and we've dropped down to 7th place from 4th place. Now, I did have a bit of an incident on I believe it was turn 2. I sat on my microphone wire and it came out, and I needed to plug it back in again on the straight, so that might have something to do with it. But we've still got we've got a good number of laps to go, so we should be fine. Oh, the pink truck's slow coming off of Maggots and Beckett's. Lewis is catching is caught right up to the back of my bright orange truck. It's madness. This first lap, it is absolute madness so far. What's Lewis going to do here? I might just pull to the right. He does have the better run onto the straight, down the hangar straight as we come down to the right hander here. Vebe is off the track onto the left hand side. Lewis is trying to go around the outside. We've just got a train of trucks using the runoff area there. They're all understeering. They are a bit understeery, I have found out, and these wet conditions will not help that. Right, so we are now at the back of this train. It is quite an impressive spectacle just seeing 7 other trucks in front of you racing for position. We've currently got Louis in first place. I believe he's in an Eddie Stobart truck. So yeah, we've got Vebby once again going out wide. They're nearly 3 wide. They're trying it up ahead. Lewis, they are actually 3 wide. They're 3 wide coming round turn 2 there into turn 3. The sharp right-hander can maybe make a move work around the outside. No, we've got Lewis crashing into Kevin there in the pink truck. Can I maybe send it up the inside of Vebby? This is carnage. It really is. The pink truck's made a break for it after I tried to send it up the inside. I think we're still 3 wide. We are. Vebby's going to squeeze me out of there. Probably fair enough. I was a bit desperate there trying to go up the inside, I will admit. Lewis is on the grass. He's stuck there. He has nowhere to go. We're going to try and send it up the inside now of here. It's not a large braking zone here, but we might still be able to make it work. However, I will probably be around the outside for the next right-hander as we bump slightly around there. I've got a good run off of the corner, and I might be able to get the cut back on Lewis as he did have quite a shallow line. No, we're not quite alongside. He's just going to pull over to the right-hand side now. I am enjoying this race. I was kind of a bit worried racing in the rain in these things, but honestly, it's making for some good racing. Now we are just about alongside that. We might be able to get him in the braking zone here. Bit of contact, but that's kind of a given with these things. Really, you can't really avoid that. I'll give Lewis space to rejoin onto the track as we head towards Maggots and Beckett's. Many tons of trucks heading towards Maggots and Beckett's now. He's got the better run on the left-hand side. We'll break here. Vebby's gone out wide. I've almost copied his line there. He's really got nowhere to go as he tries to rejoin the track, but loses a lot of time from it. I mean, in their bathroom, we might actually catch up. Me and Lewis, I can already see we're closer than we were about half a lap ago or so. Look at that, there's 4 trucks racing for the lead, and it might be 5 in a minute, and it might also be 6 as well. It might be a whole race battle for the lead. We have lost a couple of people through incidents, hitting tyre walls and awkward rejoins and stuff like that, but we might have an amazing battle for the finish. We'll see if I don't go on the grass. That'd be good. Right, heading down to the chicane, Lewis is trying to send up the inside of the black truck, and he's, well, some contact, but as I said, that's kind of a given with this. Lewis is going to get absolutely mugged as I am going to cut back as well, so is the black truck. Let's try not to have some Forza magnets right into the final corner. We'll try and stay on the track as well as we can, let Lewis back on the track, because I did run a slight bit wide. He has got the better run off the corner, whoa! Big puddle, still aquaplaning as we go through there. Right, so we've got a 3-truck battle for the last podium spot, and we've got a 2-truck battle for the lead up there as Lewis tries to send up the inside of Adam once again. Just getting a bit of contact through there, so it's not quite worked. They're still alongside though, really holding me up here. I just can't find a way past. There's so much metal in front of me that it's just like a wall. Can't really find a way past. I'm going to try and stay on the track as Lewis is escorted wide. He's back on the track now. Not going to quite make it 3 wide there. I think I'll just hang back. They're still 2 wide though. This is an amazing spectacle. Lewis braking a bit early. They're trying to hang it around the outside. Can I maybe get Lewis on the inside? No, not quite. Not quite. They're still 2 wide though. Maybe try and get to the inside, wait for a cutback moment. I'm trying to spot a gap everywhere. It's not working. I'm going to hit the black truck slightly, not try and collect him off the track. We'll let him get past it. He does have the better run. They are wheel to wheel, absolutely wheel to wheel as we come down the old start finish straight. We're going to have a good line, good amount of speed into there because we're not battling with anyone, so that was a perfect amount of speed around there to take, and we have caught right back up to them. However, I'm not sure if we will be able to do anything. Kevin in the pink truck has sadly dropped to last place after I think some lag and controller issues. I don't know. But either way, we're fighting for not fifth place anyway. We're fighting for the last podium position here, all 3 of us. Boris, who has actually managed to overtake Louis again, or he has managed to overtake Louis for the lead. Quite an intense battle going on pretty much everywhere in this race. Right, so we are on the final lap, and we're coming down to the final sector of the track. There we are, we're in it now. Down to the bottom of the hangar straight at the right-hander. Can I maybe get a good line? Lewis is washed out wide. He's going to be on an awkward line for me there. I'm going to have to try and just lift off the accelerator, give him some room to go back on the proper racing line and not crash into him. Is he going to make it around the outside of Adam here? He's coming around the final couple of corners. He's on the curve. Can we make it around the outside of Lewis on the final corner? This is quite an awkward place for him. No, I'm just stuck on the outside of the corner. He's got the inside line. The pink truck has come back. We've been battling so much. He was like 500 feet behind about a couple of laps ago. But he actually managed to come back after that last lap that we were battling so much. So yeah, that was truck racing at Silverstone in the wet. Quite enjoyable actually, some good battles in there. So let's hope for some more. So here we are for the final race at a track that I don't usually race at. Prague short to be specific. Obviously a street circuit. I don't really know where good overtaking opportunities are on this track. As I said, don't really race this track, and I really don't race it too often in racing trucks. So this should be pretty interesting indeed. A new experience and everything. Right, through we go, through the first couple of corners. That is a nice little sector there. Oh, if we try not to ram everyone off as we go through the tunnel, that is a lot of metal. I'm very sorry for any collisions that I may have caused there. We've lost a position to Louis through all of that, through the bumping as we entered the tunnel. Right, we're over the bridge now. As we head up towards about 115 miles an hour in 7th gear, we're going to bump the wall on the bridge as it turns slightly. Not quite getting the brakes too much yet. Louis has got more on the brakes than I would have expected him to. Not sure what we're doing about the chicane here. I guess we'll just jump it. There's no real penalties. Well, yes, there's penalties on, but we're not counting penalties, so that doesn't really matter too much. There's a massive train of trucks from second back. The last 2 I think might have had a crash through that chicane sector, I'm not too sure. Right, what's going to happen down into this corner here? This is a lovely little flowing couple of corners. I do quite like that little bit. We're going to give Louis a bump. Sorry about that. Oh, that's going to cause an accident. Yeah, I might have deserved that small penalty for that one. That was quite chaotic coming into there. He's still alongside though, so props to him for keeping it alongside after that crash. Yeah, kind of had nowhere to go. Well, he had nowhere to go definitely. Boris was slow in front. Plums just run away. We're 3 wide on the bridge. We are 3 wide on the bridge. I'm running away now. That's definitely a runaway and panic. May have braked a bit too much there. Not really got anyone to follow now for braking lines and braking points. I do have the braking line on, but I tend to not really follow it too much. Oh no! Oh no! No! I maybe should follow it a bit more often if that's going to happen. But we actually got out of that fairly okay. We're still in fourth. We only lost one position in all of that, but I think we hindered everyone else a bit more than me there. We've got the green Futurama truck hitting back at me quite literally through the first couple of corners. We'll try and not hit the tunnel and give him as much space as I can. I've not really been too cautious this first couple of laps, I will admit. I'm trying to be as cautious as I can. I'm not really being too successful in doing that. We'll try and hang out around the outside of Vebe here in the green truck. I think someone else is trying to fire their way up the inside. That's why Vebe, yeah, it was Louis, no surprises there. And now we've lost a heap of time from all of that and we've crashed down to 6th place. Oh god. Okay, Vebe is trying up the inside of Louis. Once again, get his revenge on what he did last lap. He's not too far away. I'm trying to keep on the back of them, and if they battle, then that shouldn't be too difficult. Uh-oh! Oh! I've actually pointed him in the correct direction again, and we've got Kevin in the pink truck. God, this is just crashes everywhere. Louis, I think Louis just clipped the... I don't know what he clipped, the entry of the tunnel somewhere. Vebe got out of that quite unscathed. I had nowhere to go, he was just across the tunnel. And I've actually pointed him back in the correct direction again, but we have been losing positions as we've been crashing into each other. Not really surprisingly. Right, we're coming side by side with the pink truck now as we come onto the 5th lap, the penultimate racing lap here at Prague. It has been carnage, literal carnage on this race so far. We're going to not go too wide through there. Kevin's taken way too much speed, as I've completely copied his line and I've spun him out. Oh dear, oh that's the tunnel of crashes. Tell you what, I'm just going to wait for him there because that was completely my fault. Oh, Kevin got a very wonky line through there. I know I've got tons and tons of penalties, but yeah, we're not taking them into account. Here, we're just not really caring for the chicanes. They are really awkward anyway, so yeah, penalties don't really matter in this. Right, here comes the pink truck back again. Let's try not to take too much speed around the first and second corner, or the first few corners, as we have done the past few laps, and that's caused many accidents. What's Kevin going to do here? I think, yeah, he's going to be a bit more slow into there, kind of rightly so. He's still run a bit wide, so let's not clip that wall. That's caused so many accidents so far in this race. We're on the final lap now, so hopefully we don't have any more. We're fighting for not last, not surprisingly anyway. We've had so many crashes. It's still been a fairly good race though. So there we go, the end of the race, and yeah, I think we're finishing in last place. Oh no, actually hold on, Louis had a crash, oh no! What's going on there? He slowed the pink truck up and we're gonna get around the outside of him there as he pushes me wide, squeezes me to the outside of the track, and we're actually gonna get 5th place. Oh, I feel like I don't deserve that position. I feel like... Louis took way too much speed into the final corner, I think, there, and I completely cheesed that one. Oh, that was an amazing finish to the final race of that one. That race was just absolute carnage, though. Absolute carnage. Even the finish of that race. Wow, that was quite something.